Hey, good morning and welcome to the Wild Cardinal Network as we are on hand this morning for Cardinal soccer as the Varsity boys take on the Foley Lions this morning. They're just about to kick off. I've got just myself here this morning, so I'll take a quick, there'll be silence for a few minutes as I head upstairs. I'm going to run a camera and put a headset on at the same time. I apologize for any noise that goes on while that's happening, but I'll make the switch here in just a second. Again, thank you for joining us. St. Michael Soccer versus Foley. And I made it up on top, pardon me again. We'll get the camera moving. Difficult to see today. Kind of overcast but bright. But I'll try to get you a wide angle of the action this morning. Pardon me while I catch my breath. And again, welcome to the Wild Cardinal Network. Thank you for joining us. Cardinal Soccer versus Foley this morning. And you'll have to forgive me, I had to leave my perch in the press box, come on top to run the camera at the same time. And you'll have to forgive me if the audio is off, or if for some reason the scoreboard gets out of whack. I can't really check it until we have a timeout or something. But you should be able to see the clock. We're just 3 minutes into the game. 40-minute halves here. Be a kick in on the side, or throw in, pardon me, from the side for St. Michael. Still 0-0. 4 minutes, just about 4 minutes into the contest. Visitors today are the Foley Lions. This is a non-region contest for the boys today. Turned into a nice day here for the Cardinals. There's a shot on goal. Just a little bit off. And another apology, I can't see my lineup off of my iPad at the moment. It's just one of those days where we have a low cloud cover and just everything's kind of bright. So we'll do the best we can this morning. And out of bounds, didn't get out of bounds. I'm really kind of trusting this is even going over YouTube right now. I should really check on that. Oh, it needs to count down from 40. There's a little question on the clock. The clock was counting up. At the girls' game the other night, it was counting up, but the referee came over and said that the clock should be counting down. Hence the question. I need to check that we're even. Broadcasting another shot on goal for St. Michael. trusting this is even going over. My apologies. I did check it out. We are broadcasting on the YouTube. Thank you again for joining us on the St. Michael YouTube channel. When it comes to athletics, it's the Wild Cardinal Network. This is Tony Madsen. We're out here for the boys soccer versus Foley. The clock is stopped on your scoreboard camera there. We started the clock counting up. It's my apologies for that. It's probably my fault. We were out at the girls' game the other night, and they asked us to count the clock up, but the referees stopped us today and said we want to count the clock down. So, and it's reading 0 now. We reset it, and they're keeping the clock on the field. They did kick off just about a minute or so after 12 o'clock. They're 40-minute halves, so we're going to head for 12:40 and look forward to halftime at that time. And in that, anything they add on during the period shouldn't be much unless there's an injury that causes a little more. There's another shot on goal brought up by the Foley keeper. Had 3 shots on goal so far that I can remember for the Cardinals. Foley gets it down into their end of the field and off into the corner, out of bounds. It's going to be a St. Michael ball. And be a goalie kick from the box. I believe that's Mark Flynn down there for us. We Foley throw in from right in front of their bench over there. No score. Probably about 10 minutes gone in the first of 2 halves that will be 40 minutes long apiece. There's a shot at the goal from Foley. Scooped up by our goalkeeper. That's number 1, Mark Flynn. Clears the ball way down to St. Michael's side of the field. Kicked out of bounds. It looks like it might be a corner kick for St. Michael. Or just a throw in. Throw in from the corner. St. Michael sets up their offense. The ball kind of clears away, though. Still no score. It'll be out of bounds. St. Michael ball. Maybe throw in from there. Number 11, I think, is... I shouldn't guess. Thought it was Andy Cisneros, but it may not be. Foley trying to get the ball down to their end of the field. They do. Scooped up again by Mark Flynn. Still 0-0 here at the Cardinals versus Lions. I'm guessing there's 13 minutes gone in the contest. I haven't stopped the clock, but maybe once. Here's a Foley fast break. Kicks out ahead of him, though, and St. Michael's going to kick it out of bounds. It'll be a Foley throw-in from very close to their own goal. And a header back out, and it'll be a throw-in again for Foley. Right in front of the St. Michael bench. As far as I know, this is the first boys soccer game at the Nest here, the new St. Michael Stadium. And one thing I can tell you is aluminum stands are very bright during the day. Foley gets a fast break, but defense for St. Michael is in position, and Mark Flynn comes out to gather up the ball. He'll clear the ball from the keeper box. Where Foley again bats it down on their side of the field. St. Michael Cardinals in great position so far. All cleared. Right. And a foul called. Reason unknown. Out of bounds for the Foley Lions. St. Michael ball. We'll wait for Mark Flynn to clear the ball from the goalie box. Clears it out. There's a shot on goal. It's broken up by the Lions keeper and then cleared away. Still St. Michael in position to threaten for a goal. They shot again and into the corner. Into the corner for the first goal of the day. St. Michael up 1-0 here. About 17 minutes gone in the contest. We're 17 minutes into a 40 minutes half. And just like that, it's 1-0, St. Michael over the Foley Lions. Good fan base out here today. Pardon me as I adjust the camera just a little bit here. There is a boys JV game after this game, and the Foley JV boys are acting as cheerleaders for the Foley Lions here today, in case you can overhear that at all. But I can assure you the St. Michael faithful outnumber the Foley Lions today, although the Foley did travel well. Saturday afternoon contest at the nest. St. Michael with a header, a kick by the Lions. Out of bounds. And we'll wait for Mark Flynn to clear it from the keeper box. One to nothing score now. 16 or 17 minutes gone in the contest. Throw in by St. Michael, real quick. They're battling for the ball intensely over there on that side of the field. There's Foley, clears it. St. Michael again in great position. Couple of shots on goal for St. Michael this morning, but really nothing threatening so far. I'm going to say 4 shots on goal with 1 goal for St. Michael so far. There, the ball scooped up by Mark Flynn, our keeper. We'll look for him to clear it. It's going to result in a throw-in. And I think that's Andy Cisneros that just threw it in there, number 11. I may be wrong. And a shot on goal by the Lions. It went wide to the left. Out of bounds, and we'll wait for Mark Flynn to clear it again. 1-0 score. St. Michael on top right now above the Foley Lions. About halfway through the first quarter. I'd say 20 minutes gone. Foley heads down into a threatening position. It's broken away. Mark Flynn gets a little bit out of position. And the shot was high. Over the top of the goal and out of bounds. Clear over into the cow field. Wait for Mark Flynn to clear the ball again for St. Michael. Kick from the keeper box. Down past midfield. And a throw in for the Lions. Out of bounds, a throw in for the Lions. Gathered up by the Foley keeper. Foley takes over, trying to get down on their side of the field. We spent a lot of time at midfield today, and shots on goal I would say is about 4-2, maybe 5-2. St. Michael top in that particular category, and on top in the score as well, as it's 1-0. With about 23 or 24 minutes gone, maybe 22 minutes gone in the first half of a 40-minute period. It's a bright day, but it's those low overcast clouds makes everything really bright. And the temperature is very nice after a couple of cold days, probably in the 60s, so nice comfortable weather for playing soccer. This again is a non-region contest as the Foley Lions make about half-hour trip up to St. Michael on a Saturday. We'll wait for, again, Mark Flynn to clear it for St. Michael. He's number 1 goalkeeper. It's so bright I can't read the roster off of my iPad, and I'm looking through a little tiny hole to keep the sun out of here, so I apologize. I'm not calling the names very well today. Again, it says 0 on your clock, but there was a misunderstanding of how to run the clock today, so they're keeping the clock down on the field. We started just right at 12 o'clock, maybe a minute after, 40-minute period, so I'm guessing about 24 minutes gone. Penalty kick for St. Michael here. Down into the middle of the field. Lions batted away. Only got it across the center line, but not much further for St. Michael. Throws it back the other way. A lot of action at midfield today. First half. St. Michael with good position there, but it's broken up by Foley. They send it back across the center line with the defense again for St. Michael in good position. Down in front of St. Michael's goal, batted back and forth, but St. Michael's going to get it out of bounds. Be a throw in for the Lions over here on the near side. Opportunity for the Lions here. Down close to their goal. Cardinals in good position again as far as the defense. The Lions are persistent, though. There's a shot on goal into the hands of Mark Flynn right in front of the goal. I believe that to be the third shot on goal for Foley so far this afternoon. There's Mark with the clear across center for the Cardinals. Stolen by the Lions again. The Lions have gotten a little bit more aggressive here as the half has gone on, and playing with a little bit more control than they did maybe the first 10 minutes or so. Kicked away by St. Michael, cleared. Be a throw in for the Lions. The out of bounds. And it looks like a corner kick for the Lions. It is. You have two players out of frame, but there they come. And a header by a St. Michael player. Keeps it from the front of the goal. And rolls away out of bounds. So again, the Cardinal defense up to the task. Looks like a substitution for the Cardinals. Number 11 is Andy Cisneros. Shot into the center of the goal, broken up by the Foley goalkeeper. So another shot on goal for the Cardinals, but it doesn't get in the net. Pass stolen by the Cardinals, quickly back down in front of their goal again, but rolling towards the corner. And cleared by the Lions, only to have the Cardinals scoop it up again. Crossfield to number 19. And there's a tripping, I think, called on the Lions. And so they're going to get a kick, St. Michael is, from that spot of the field where you see the orange-clad referee. Number 12, I think, kicking for St. Michael. Yeah. Towards the goal, but out of bounds. Be the Lions' ball from the keeper box. 1-0. St. Michael on top. We've probably got about 6 minutes or 7 minutes left in this half. There's a quick run by the Lions as they get down there, but wide to the right. The Lions had a speedster heading down the field there, but matched stride for stride by the Cardinals, forcing the shot wide to the right. Mark Flynn gets the ball into play. Cardinals will take over. Lions able to intercept. And another shot towards the goal, but scooped up by Mark Flynn. Booming kick, a good 30 yards past the midfield. Right at midfield with the ball. Passed over to Andrew Cisneros, number 11. He's got the blue shoes. Oh, and there's going to be a foul called on St. Michael. So a free kick for the Lions from that spot, where they'll just start an offensive play from there. As the Lions head down the field, and the Cardinals in position again defensively. Quickly down to St. Michael's end of the field. Lions able to clear a little bit. Cardinals finally get it down in their end of the field again. Could be out on it by itself, though. Ball batted away by the Lions. They look to clear it. St. Michael trying to keep it down here. Oh, there's a good hard knock. And a whistle called. I think that's going to be a foul. There's going to be a free kick from that spot for the Cardinals. Number 6 is going to get that kick. Let's see what he can do with it. Could be Beckett. Snapped up by the Lions goalkeeper, who sends it out right away before the Cardinals really have a chance to set up, but they get back in quick manner and actually steal the ball and head the other way. It's a throw in for St. Michael. Close down to their corner. Substitution for St. Michael as they changed out, it looks like about 3 players. Foley is substituting as well. As we await the throw in from the Cardinals from their corner, or close to it. Ball ends up in the keeper's hands, and he clears it for the Lions. We're looking like we're coming close to maybe 3 minutes or so left in the first half here. 1-0 score still. The upper hand as far as shots on goal is certainly in St. Michael's favor. I'm guessing about 7-4, something like that. Here's maybe another one. I don't think that counts. Down close to the goal. And it looks like there's a penalty against the Lions, so we're going to get a goal kick. We can get a free kick for the Cardinals by number 12 there. That's Little Bill, I think. Number 12 for St. Michael. He's got a free kick from right out in front there. Bam, and in he goes for Little Bill. Goal number 2 for the Cardinals. So 2-0 right now. We've got about a minute, maybe 2 minutes left in the first half here. As I believe that was Little Bill, number 12, on that goal for the Cardinals. Yeah, my apologies. I have a roster, but it's an electronic roster, and it's nearly impossible to see my iPad out here in this bright day. I'll try to do something at halftime to get a better grip on the players' numbers out there for you. Coach Tito was even good enough to send me a starting lineup today, as Coach Tito doing a very good job so far again this year, putting together the boys soccer team. Right now they've got a 2-0 lead on the Foley Lions. About a minute left to go in the first half here. And here they come again. There's a header to bat it away for the Lions. Out of bounds. That could be a throw in for the Lions. The Lions choose to just kind of clear the ball there. Out to midfield again. Clock winding down in the first half. Less than 2 minutes certainly to go, if we aren't in the final minute. Throw in for Foley right there at midfield. They're trying hard, I think, a little bit upper pace here, as they know there's just a little bit of time left to go in the first half. And they would like to go in and better than 2-point underdogs. Another shot towards the goal, but scooped up by the goalkeeper for the Lions today. He's had 2 go by, but that's probably the 8th shot on goal here in the first half. One of those was a free kick from about 15 feet out. Really difficult to defend, but that's how we got to 2-0. Back and forth at midfield at the moment. There is halftime. And you've got your Cardinals up by a score of 2-0. And I will step away for a couple of minutes here, check on the broadcast, see if I can't get a starting lineup in front of me to do a better job with the names in the second half. But thank you for joining us on the Wild Cardinal Network. It's halftime here on a Saturday afternoon. Cardinals versus Lions, 2-0. Thank you for joining us. Okay, we're ready for the second half of action here. St. Michael Soccer, boys varsity, versus the Foley Lions for a Saturday contest. We're about to kick off the second half. 2-0 score. Your Cardinals on top at the moment. In the first half, we had one goal. It was a penalty goal by, I believe it was Halil Bill. And it's a real bright day today. I wasn't able to see the person who actually scored that first goal. Let's see as action gets back underway. And I probably should grab an extra battery. Hold on, excuse me for a moment. All right, I apologize. Let me get you back in frame here as we're headed down. Opposite sides of the field now. We've got your goalkeeper still, Mark Flynn. But we are headed the same or different direction here in the second half. St. Michael now headed right to left. And the Lions left to right. And the clock is counting down as the referees wanted, so we should have a good running clock here for you in the second half. Be a corner kick for the Lions. I believe I've got a roster in front of me now. I can better tell you who's out there on the field for St. Michael. We still have Mark Flynn as our goalkeeper, it looks like, number 1. Unless they've switched out. You throw in for the Lions, and they're down by 2 goals here. Down on the Lions side of the field, out of bounds, be a throw in for St. Michael. A little bit of a different feel to the action here. The first minute or so, first couple minutes of the second half here, we've seen the Lions play with a little more aggressiveness than they did in the first half. Let's see if the Cardinals can answer that aggressiveness here. Shot on goal, just off the upper left corner. But a shot on goal for the Cardinals, just a little bit off. As it travels up and to the left. It's a good steal by the Cardinal defender there. Number 22 for the Cardinals with the steal. Throw in by the Cards as they come down the field. Front of their goal. Across the field. The Lions answer. Send it down towards midfield, but blocked. A couple players end up on the ground. And there'll be a free kick for the Cardinals at about midfield. Believe that to be Jake Lazary on that kick as it went down in, but saved by the Foley goalkeeper. Out of bounds and a throw in. Well, penalty called, I think, actually. Be a free kick for St. Michael. From that position as the Cardinal kicker waits for the offense to get into position. There's a header by the goalkeeper. Bring it out and clear it away from the center of the field, or center of the goal. And you hear a whistle away from the ball before it went out of bounds. So they stop play. It'll be a free kick for the Lions. St. Michael defense able to keep that out of position. Oh, it's knocked into the middle of the, knocked away by Mark Flynn, and then kicked away by a Cardinal defender. Dangerously close to a goal there for the Lions. Nice job on defense. That'd be a great replay for you if I could be in front of my board right now. But actually, I'm on top of the press box today, running a camera and commentary at the same time, so I apologize, no replays. But the most important thing is to get the video out of your St. Michael Cardinals today as they take on the Foley Lions. Knocked away by Mark Flynn. Shot on goal by the Lions. It's Cardinal defense on their heels at the moment. And there's going to be a foul called. Looks like a free kick for St. Michael. No. Free kick for the Lions, pardon me. Number 5 for Foley, set up for a free kick towards the goal here. See what he does. Towards the goal or towards his players? Foley's lined up. They bust in the open. Kick is knocked away, and it's fine. It looked like Mark Flynn had a hand on it to knock it away, but Foley's able to head it back in again. Able to get one score, a goal here in the first 10 minutes of the second half. 2-1 now. As Mark Flynn kind of came down a little bit awkward. Now wait a minute, they didn't call, I guess I'm a little confused. There's no goal as of yet, no official goal. It did end up in the net. Across the line, but there may have been a foul called, and Mark Flynn ended up just a little bit awkward as he landed. And we have the trainer checking on him at the moment. And the referees made a call here. Where there is no goal for the Lions, obviously. It's going to be a foul against the Lions, actually, and a goalie kick. So, chain of events there that turned around things for us. What might have been a 2-1 score is now still 2-0 with St. Michael ball. As the wind picks up here this afternoon a little bit. Be out of bounds. Throw in midfield by the Cardinals, it looks like. It is. The cloud cover has cleared up here on a Saturday afternoon, turned into a beautiful day, low 60s. The wind is picking up just a little bit. Shouldn't bother the game at all, though. Way down into the Lions side of the field again very quickly and out of bounds. Corner kick for the Lions. Lions batted in midfield, batted away. Pardon? There goes St. Michael on a run. And eventually ends up out of bounds. I did hear a whistle, though. They're going to call foul on the Lions, much to the chagrin of the scorekeeper, or the goalkeeper for the Lions. And that's going to leave a Cardinal with a free kick from right there. Number 12, I believe, is Halil Bill for St. Michael with the goal earlier. Penalty goal made in the first half by Halil. Lines up for another opportunity for the Cardinals. Into the middle and across the way. There's another shot on goal, way high though, as it got off the foot of a Cardinal. So a throw in or kick clear by the goalkeeper for the Lions. Still 2-0. 26 minutes left to go. Second half action here. Cardinals with another opportunity, but a lot of Lions in their way. Lions with good defensive position there, although unable to clear it. Stolen by the Cardinals. Oh my goodness! And a shot that ends up in the goal. I believe that's Raphael Duchesne, number 10. He is certainly being celebrated as if he made that goal. We'll give it to him. Raphael Duchesne with the third goal of the afternoon for the Cardinals. They're on top now 3-0 with 25 minutes left to go in the second half. On top of the Foley Lions. And so the Foley Lions will get the ball at midfield here to start another run at their deficit, which stands at 3 goals at the moment. The Lions started this second half with a bit more urgency in their step as they came out and started, but the Cardinals kind of matched that. It took them kind of a couple minutes to just kind of catch up to how quickly the Lions were playing. But they've matched that effort so far without a question. Now with a 3-goal lead, they would seem to be in command of this game at the moment. A lot of soccer left to go, though, with 24 minutes left to play. Certainly within Foley's reach, but they haven't had a lot of shot on goals here. Despite that picked up effort here in the second half, hasn't resulted in any goals for the Lions so far. Mark Flynn clears it for the Cardinals. There's a whistle from the referees. It's going to be a foul. Foul on the Lions, it looks like. And a free kick for the Cardinals. Oh, they're out in front of the goal again for the Lions. Unable to get it in there, though. and out of bounds. Looks like a corner kick for the Cardinals. They have not only been able to match that intensity here in the second half that the Lions came out with, they've probably bettered it a little bit. As the Foley goalie goes down a little bit awkwardly. He's just kind of stretching. It could be just a cramp, but he's just stretching, and he's back up on his feet again and look ready to go before the trainer even got to him. So hopefully nothing serious that he can't just shake off. He's waving off his coach. He says, "I'm fine." But they're going to substitute briefly, probably just check him out. He's done a good job. He has given up 3 goals so far, but he's done a good job. There's a lot of shot on goals by the Cardinals. So their goalkeeper will take a little bit of a rest as he's limping a little bit as he goes off, but it looks like he's shaking it off quite well. And we'll probably see him come back in here in just a couple of seconds. As we do have a reserve in for the Lions right now, and an opportunity for the Cardinals as they're going to get a corner kick here. It's a throw-in, pardon me, from the near corner. Not a corner kick. Regardless, an opportunity for the Cardinals here as they'll have control of the ball, and we have a substitute goalie in for the Lions right now. And just to assure you, the Lions goalkeeper is not injured badly at all. He's just kind of shaking things off. Looks like he might have landed on his ankle a little awkwardly, but he seems to be just fine. And the Cardinals, it's going to go out of bounds. Whose ball is it? It's Cardinal ball. Another corner kick. That Blue Shoes. Oops, I'm a little error with my zoom. As the Blue Shoes heads over there, that means Hello Bill. Oh, that's number 17, number 12. That is Hello Bill. I believe. Gets the corner kick for the Cardinals. Cardinals are set. They still got the ball. Shoot it in there. It's blocked away by the Lions. It looks like a out of bounds for the Cardinals, so it'll be a goal kick from the opposite side of the field. The Cardinals threatening on a 4th goal here. Less than 22 minutes to go in the second half, so we're quickly winding down to halfway through here. 40-minute halves. Into the center of the field, kind of batted away, but the Cardinals still have the ball. Send it out to the center of the field, kind of set up their offense a little bit. Bring it down into the middle field again. Now it's blocked by number 5 for the Lions. Does a good job there getting it out. No danger for the Lions. Cardinals aren't going to let him get across midfield here, though. And a header. Oh, just a little bit off. Cardinals with a good shot on goal there, just a little bit off with that header. Trying to see who that is. Number 6, is that Amo Fiup? No, not sure who that was. A good header opportunity there for the Cardinals, but just a little bit off to the right side of the goal. Back to midfield. A whistle and a foul on Foley. Cardinals with a free kick on the circle there, about 10 yards from midfield. Number 12 is Hello Bill. As we're awaiting, there's a substitution made. The referee's in position, and then we're ready to go. Free kick from Hello Bill. Down in front of the goal, batted away though by the Lions. Oh, that went out of bounds. There'll be a throw in for the Lions. Send it back to their substitute goalie. Open a steal by St. Michael. Briefly. Cardinals trying to get it down in front of the goal again. Here they come. Batted away by the Lions. The Cardinals still looking for an opportunity as the Lions clear past midfield. Out of bounds, St. Michael throw in. The Lions managed to play some ball down here at this end of their field. Out of bounds, be throw in for the Lions. All this activity in the second half for the Lions hasn't resulted in a score, though. They're down by 3 goals. With under 17 minutes left to go now in the game. And I'm not positive what we're waiting for. A couple of substitutions. It looks like the Foley goalkeeper is back to their original goalie. Out of bounds. Be a corner kick for the Lions. Lions set up for a corner kick. Into the middle. Batted around, high kick by the Lions and out of bounds. And that'll allow Mark Flynn to clear the ball. So an opportunity passed by the Lions, still down 3-0. 15 minutes left to go in the contest as the Cardinals head down to their side of the field again. Batted back momentarily by the Lions. There's a ball headed towards Mark, but he gathers it up way outside of the goal box. That'll allow him to clear the ball once again for the Cardinals. Clock running, less than 14.5 minutes to go. Out of bounds. Cardinal throw in. Stolen by Lions temporarily, then back again for the Cardinals. And the ball ends up out of bounds. It'll be a throw in, looks like, for the Cardinals. There's a shot on goal, but scooped up by the Lions goalkeeper. And he'll clear the ball for the Lions. Oh, whistle there. It's going to be called out of bounds. Lions ball. That'll be the St. Michael ball. And there is a JV boys soccer game after this game. Unfortunately, I have a prior commitment. I'm not going to be able to broadcast it. But perhaps you've heard the Foley cheering squad down there. That is the JV squad for Foley up here for their game. That cheering hasn't helped them a lot, though, as they're down by 3 goals. We're getting close to 10 minutes left in the contest. Now under 12 minutes to go. Out of bounds. St. Michael throw in from midfield. That's number 12, Lou Bill. Tosses it in, and it ends up going out of bounds off of the Lions. There'll be another throw in just a few more yards down the field. It's cleared by the Lions momentarily until the Cardinals take back over again. Have really controlled this contest for the most part. Just a few opportunities for the Lions as far as shots on goal today, and Mark Flynn has done a good job. The defense has been in very good position. Whenever the Lions have had an opportunity to make a run, they've been stopped cold. Substitution by the Lions. It's going to be kicked out of bounds. It's going to be the Lions ball again from the same spot. into midfield, where Andy Cisneros kind of took it away and threw it down towards our goal, and here they go again. St. Michael looking to threaten. Shot on goal is batted away by the goalie. The Cardinals maintain possession and head back at it. Lions able to clear this threat, get it past midfield, and make a little run towards us. And there's a whistle before the ball went out of bounds. There's going to be a flag. Looked like away from the play. Looks like a free kick. The penalty against the Lions there. Could have been offsides for all I could tell. But we're going to get a kick from right at midfield. There's a steal and a shot on goal, just batted away a little bit by the goalkeeper of Foley, as the shot just goes a little bit wide, and it sure looked like it was knocked off of its track by the goalie. So good shot on goal by the Cardinals again, but unable to capitalize on that. It's still 3-0. Getting close to 8 minutes left to go in the contest. Ball cleared by Foley. The Cardinals just aren't giving him much offense today. Really controlling the ball for most of the game. Another whistle. Looks like a foul called against the Lions, so we're going to get a free kick right about midfield. Clock still running. 7:30 left to go in the second period. And it would take a chain of events right now for the Foley Lions to get back into it. This time is against them now. With 3 goals to make up, and our offense playing as well as it had. Oh, my goodness. Real close. Couple different headers by the Lions to keep the ball out of the goal. Shot on goal looks like by Raphael is going to be just a little bit high and over the net. As Raphael Duchesne, I believe, with that kick on goal right there. His brother Etienne, I believe, graduated last year. From the Cardinals, it ends up out of bounds, and it's going to be the Lion ball. Again, the original goalkeeper is back in for the Lions. He's going to clear the ball for the Lions. Send it down to midfield, where, again, the Cardinals just seem to be in really good position today. Every time the Lions have gotten an opportunity to get it downfield or clear the box or something, the Cardinals have been in great position to put an end to most of it. Here, especially in the second half, I can only remember maybe 2 shots on goal by Foley here in the second period. And that, again, is winding down. We're under 6 minutes now. Going to be out of bounds. St. Michael ball. Throw in from there as there's a whistle for a substitution. 2 substitutes for the Cardinals come in. Number 11 and number 7 head off the field. Heads towards our goal, but batted away by Mark Flynn. Still down in the Foley spot, though. Oh, man, saved by Mark Flynn there. As a good shot on goal for Lions. So they're keeping the ball down here. Here comes Raphael. Fighting for the ball. Foul call. They're going to call it, I think, on Raphael. As number 10 was battling number 10 there. They called a foul on Raphael. Free kick for the Lions. Here they come. Right into the middle of the scrum. There's a header by the Lions that gets past Mark Flynn and into the net for Foley's first score. So with 3 minutes left, 3.5 minutes left in the contest, Foley gets on the board. 3-1. Wait, no, they called that off. Called that off. I'm not sure what happened there, to be honest with you. No, it is 3-1. Okay. There was a little bit of confusion. Why the referee held up his hands like it didn't count or something, but that was a good shot by the Lions to get their first goal of the afternoon. 3-1. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock there. Should be clear, pretty close to right. Out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Lions. So the Lions pick up their pace. They need 2 goals in 3 minutes. A little unnerving to have the ball this in front of our goal for that long, but cleared out. The Lions are really trying hard to keep things down here on this side of the field. And a foul called on St. Michael. They're going to get a free kick from about 35 yards out. Cardinals get into position. Waiting for the penalty kick. Lions bust their formation. The ball straight, way over the mark. And it'll be Mark Flynn clearing the ball from the goalkeeper's box for St. Michael as the clock's now down below 2 minutes. And we're back to go. A little less than 2 minutes, and now Mark Flynn's going to clear the ball for St. Michael. Nice kick towards midfield, but sent back in the wrong direction by the Lions. The Lions are getting a little more physical here in the last few minutes. They're really trying to, they need 2 scores in 2 minutes. There's a shot on goal, but batted around, ends up, there's a whistle. Foul called. Looks like on the Lions. And Mark Flynn is going to get a chance to clear the ball. From the goalie box. Showing 1:05 left on the clock here, so they need 2 goals in 2 minutes to tie up the contest. The Lions, certainly they realize the desperation in the situation as they've really picked up their pace. They're a lot more physical here in the last couple minutes. They kind of realize their fate now as we're down to 30 some odd seconds left in the contest. The clock may not be perfect, but we're very, very close to the end of the game. If the clock does go past, if we get to 0 and they keep playing, they've been keeping the score down on the field. There's the Lions with a shot on goal. It's going to go wide left, though, as time runs out. They're going to call the game right there. And that's it. 3-1. As your St. Michael Cardinals end up victors over the Foley Lions today. Now, once again, there is a JV game after this game, I believe. At least no one's hurrying off. I do see the JV squad for the Lions up here, but I haven't seen a JV squad for St. Michael as of yet. But there you have it as they shake hands. Again, your St. Michael Cardinals victors today over the Foley Lions 3-1. And again, they're going to have a JV game here at the Nest in just a minute. But I am unable to stay for that, so it will not be broadcast. But take a look at the calendar for St. Michael. We've got a lot of events coming up here in the spring as baseball, soccer, track and field are all underway. The spring season. And here is your St. Michael Cardinals as they come across and greet the crowd after a 3-1 victory over the Foley Lions today. Coach Tito had his gang ready to go, and they're going to sing their alma mater. Again, thank you for joining us. When I made it downstairs just to sign off. Again, thank you very much for joining us on a Saturday afternoon to watch Cardinal soccer here on the Wild Cardinal Network. Join us next week. Any home game you can see on that calendar there, catch it on the Wild Cardinal Network. Have a good afternoon, everybody.